Hello, this is the Wacky Report coming live at you from Ocala, Florida. And I promised a second video on juice betting. Here's the refresher. The first thing we talked about was that between your ears, you need a bankroll. You need to be disciplined. You need to calm down. This is long term. Sports betting is not an overnight success. The realities are that 56% of your sports betting winning, it should be a long term goal. It's a very honest way to avoid risk. So let me go ahead, and the second thing we talked about was that the highest winning percentages is not always the most profitable. You heard me talking in the video called Wacky Talks Winning Percentages. Check it out on YouTube or just Google it. It should be the first one that comes up. Better number one goes 3 and 2, 60% per week. That's really, really good. It's one game up. It's 60%. $100 better. You're up $300 on winnings, and you lose $220 on the losses. That's $80 profit per week, $320 per month, $3,840 in a year. That's 24 games. 240 games in a year. Better number two has a lower winning percentage. He likes to bet more games. He goes 8 and 6, 57% winning percentage. He wins $800, lose $660. He's up $140 a week, $560 a month, $6,720 in a year. That's 672 games. The better number three, he goes 14 and 11. Okay, that's 56%. That's 100 games, going 56 wins, 44 losses in a month. Per week, he is up $190. Per month, $760, $9,120 for the year. Better number four plays more games, so of course he can expect a lower ratio of 55%. He's 22 and 18 per week, 1,920 games in a year. He wins $220 during that week, and he loses $1,980. That's $220. $880 per month, $10,560 in a year. So think about it. The lower ratio, the more games, the more money you can still win. So it's not all about higher winning percentage. Many people believe that sports betting professionals hit over 60% of their bets. They can in short term or specific type of plays. Okay, but do not lower your level to them. Okay, 56% is very realistic. All right, so here is the chart. Well, first let's talk about this. Get rich slowly. Any small sample in the short term, luck or randomness may be a significant factor. And that only over time, as the sample size increases, will the true results of your betting strategy become evident, and your skill, knowledge, and discipline take precedent. Okay? So, this is a chart that I made. I highlighted 60%. 60 and 40 on 100 games on the top. See how many games? 1,000 games, 600 wins, 40 losses, 60%. 56%, 56 and 44 for 100 games. For 1,000 games, it's going to be 560 wins, 440 losses. Okay, so I went down here and I created this. This is what I do. I look at numbers. I'm a mathematician, right? And I want to make sure I understand what's going on. So profits on games being bet at the juice, the bottom line. The second part of this, see where it says units, how many times the amount bet you're up. So let's just be realistic. You put 100 in here. And of course, if you go 60%, you're going to, 60 wins, 40 losses. You're up $2,000. Okay, that's just realistic. On a $100 bet, you're 20 games up. That's $2,000. So in sports betting, normally it's 110. That's like 10% juice for football, for example. So on football, if you hit 56% of your games on 100 games, that's $760. Okay, 56 wins, 44 losses. 100 wins is 5,000, whatever, 56,000, and then you're going to lose 44,000 plus the 10% juice. So, I know a bettor that is in baseball, and he bets a lot of high-priced pitchers, like minus $140 to win $100. So if we put the 140 in here, okay, And if you were hitting 56% of your games on 100 games, you're going to lose $560. That is not good. That means at 60% on 140 juice, that's $400 profit. Okay? If you were doing 110% on 60%, that's almost $1,200 more profit. So what you want to do is make sure that your brain is trained that stay away from the high juice. You can hit a lower percentage, like even if it's at 56%, even at 55%, $550 for on 100 games at 55% at 10% juice compared to 60% at 140 juice is $400. So you're making more money when you are using smart juice betting, and your units are up as well. So, folks, just get it, bet it, and forget it. This is the Wacky Report. Follow me on Twitter, the Wacky Report. Wacky wins at Outlook.com. This is the second video. I hope it's informative. If we go here to 1,000 games to the right here, and we were doing 140% juice, that looks pretty good, right? 66% is $18,000, $400. But what if it was at 10%? That's almost $10,000 more, folks. So don't fool yourself and be smart when you're betting. Stay away from the high odds. My odds on baseball this year, I was 264 wins, 199 losses in baseball. I averaged 107% juice, and I believe it was like right around 57% that I was actually hitting on those games. So if you go right around 450 to 550, I mean, you're getting right in the range of $6,000 profit just from those bets at $100 per game at 107% juice. Thank you, and once again, thanks for joining me.